So my storage went full. Wilderness survival, wilderness awareness. I like to take kids out into the wilderness. Used to do vision quests with the young men and women, the adolescents coming of age. Do the sacred cord cutting ceremony before they go out. You know, all people have to cut the cords with their parents at some phase. In the old days, they would put a rawhide rope around the young warrior maiden, and the parents would say everything they wanted to say, and the child would say everything they wanted to say, the young person, and they would cut that rawhide cord. The elders would, and those kids would run into the forest or up the mountain, or guided a guide would take them, and then they do their fast, anywhere from 1 day to 4 days, fasting with no food and water. Humblecha crying for a dream to guide their next steps forward. So I was part of creating that years ago with our communities. We would do that cord cutting ceremony with the parents, and the parents couldn't make it, they'd send a letter. I work with kids in trouble with the law. It was a very, very powerful, transformative ceremony. And so the counselors from their camps would read the letter as if they were a parent. And it was boo-hoo. It was Niagara Falls for everybody. So nice. Parents would say, please, we want you to grow up. We want you, you're a beautiful child, and we want you to become a beautiful adult. And we know you gotten in some trouble, but we don't want that to be part of your future. And then the child would say everything back to the parent. And there's many times the parents are there. And they say, hey, I don't want you to treat me like a child anymore. I'm a man now. I'm a young man. And I'm making my moves, working on myself. And you cut that cord symbolically. And you never cut the energy to the heart. It's only to the dysfunctions of the past. So you can do cord cutting ceremonies with Archangel Michael, a lot of YouTube videos to do this cord cutting. And I suggest that be done regularly. And if you're feeling densities, if you're feeling people are messing with you or manipulating you, trying to control you, or attacking you, or you just need to make completions with whoever, so you can start a new cycle in your life. You feel that. You find these cord cutting exercises on YouTube, and I haven't done one yet. I don't have one yet. I can certainly do one soon. And do those. And sometimes you got to do them every day. Right now is a phase of doing every day, because we're getting a lot of, I hate to say it, but it's true. Spiritual people are getting a lot of attacks right now. The forces in that war out there of consciousness. And these people are being literally paid off. Some people are being paid off to attack the light workers. And what do they want from them? Some of them, want to stop, of course, the whole movement, the big movement of the light, the transformation from dark to light, of the awakening of the new earth, fifth dimension. And light's already won, of course. Victory of the light, victory of the light, victory of the light. I am the victory of the light. The I am, the God consciousness, is a victory of the light. I am the light and love of God consciousness, always victorious. I am the light and love of God consciousness, always victorious. So God always wins. There are people that are jealous, manipulative. A lot of light workers magnetize the opposite polarity beings. And we know it's a dance. It's a dance between energies, of course. You don't judge people. You don't judge. You pray for people. You call on the law of forgiveness. You ask it to, the violet fire, the I am, to consume and transmute cause, core, record, effect, and memory. Cause, core, record, effect, and memory, and set it all free from that which was never meant to be. And illumine the source that it will never happen again. Illumine the genesis of the problem. Illuminate the conception points when the first problems first started. So that may be good enough. Do that several times a day. But they got these jealous types that they like to come after us and hook our energies and steal our energy and come in the night and vampires, dark witches, succubus, incubus. They send all that kind of energy at light workers. If you don't believe it and you feel you're doing work, you're feeling you're drained, you don't know what's going on, well, look around. Look around. A lot of times you do a cord cutting exercise and immediately you get a phone call afterwards. And you're like, who's that calling? You look at the caller ID and it's like somebody that was one of the people you cut the cords from. They don't like that disconnect. It's an energy. It's all energy. And victims are the worst energy takers. Victim consciousness, crying around, people that are always hypochondria, always telling you their problems. They're just sucking energy in a negative way. They're not given to you. They're not given to the whole. Only when you're upbeat and you're sharing and you're giving and serving and loving and happy and laughing, then you're giving. But any people that are negative, they're like a vacuum. They're like there's expanding and contracting. The contracting, constriction, the constricted hearts, contracting hearts. And that's okay. It's just exactly where people are. You can't, again, judge it. You just know that if you're at a high vibrational and you're subtle and you're an empathic type of person and you're very sensitive, you can't be around many people. You can't be around groups, especially you can't be around those kind of negative people. So you got to know how to work with this stuff and deal with it. And learn a good exercise, Archangel Michael, on YouTube. There's different ones that you can find something really effective. But be strong. These things are going on these days. These things are really going on. So be strong. Contain your chakra system. Contain your aura. Learn how to balance your chakras. Spin your chakras. I'll do a teaching on that. And keep yourself grounded. Get your feet in the dirt. Head to the sun. Get the light into your eyes, into your third eye, into your heart. Breathe it in. Breathe in that nature and that wind and become it. Become nature. Because we are all the same elements. We are the same components. We are made up of stardust. We are the same as stars. Nature world. And it'll bring you right back to yourself. You'll feel like yourself. You'll feel happy again. You'll feel grounded. You'll feel nurtured. And just a message that came to me to share with you all. So much love and enjoy the nature.